I built a whole grocery store on my patio out of buckets. And y'all still at the grocery store? Listen, I walked in the grocery store like I was in a toxic relationship. Price going up, food tasting like nothing, and don't let it be tomatoes. Soft, sad, and disrespectful. I said, nah, my great-grandparents were sharecroppers. Baby, we don't buy food, we grow it. And if they did it with way less, ain't no reason I can't do it on my patio with buckets. All right, this is my soil mix that changed everything. And I ain't gonna gatekeep because I learned this from Money Trees ATL. So go follow him because he don't miss when it comes to small space gardening. First, you want to get you some Kellogg raised bed soil. This is your base. This is the bed your plant's laying in. Light, fluffy, not heavy like that backyard dirt that suffocates your roots. Next, black cow. It is basically composted manure. Yeah, I said it, cow poop. But listen, this is what's going to feed your plant. This is where your nutrients is at. This is what makes your veggies and your fruits grow like they got bills. I just add as many scoops until my heart tell me to stop. Y'all, when I tell you this is what's going to make and break your garden, listen to me. This is the nutrients, the vitamins that they need. It is a must. If you don't put anything else, you need this. Then we're going to go in and add some bone meal. This right here is your root builder. We want strong roots, okay? You want big tomatoes and big veggies and plants and big fruit. You better have strong roots first, okay? Then worm casting, which is basically worm poop. So it's basically a plant vitamin, which is going to help your garden. And this is a glow up ingredient. It's not necessary like the cow manure, but baby, it's good to have. Your plants is gonna be like, oh, we eating good. And don't forget Peril. This right here, these are these little white pieces that y'all be seeing in gardens. This is what's gonna help with airflow and drainage, because drowning your plants ain't love, it's negligence. It's basically little small rocks. Just wait till I show y'all what the same mix will do to my tomatoes. And let me tell y'all why I chose buckets. Because everybody don't got land and everybody's not building raised beds, but you got a corner, a patio, and a little sunlight, that's enough. We gotta stop thinking that we need permission to be self-sufficient. Groceries is high for a reason, and it ain't because tomatoes suddenly became luxury. They want you dependent, but not me, and not you either. My great-grandparents were sharecroppers in Alabama. Baby, they weren't running to no grocery store. They lived off that land. If it wasn't in the ground, you just wasn't eating it like that. Now look at us. Everything fast, processed, everything come out of box or drive-through. We got so used to convenience, we forgot how to be self-sufficient. And I ain't judging. I was doing it too, but let's be real. All this health problems is hitting families heavy. A lot of it's tied to what we put in our bodies. Back then, it wasn't like this. This is why I said, nah, I'm taking my power back. Even if it's just a few buckets on my patio, that's still food I grew myself. Food gonna look better and taste 10 times better. So if you want to see how I grow big, juicy tomatoes in these same buckets, I'm talking about heavy vine bending. Baby, we eating good tonight tomatoes. Go ahead and comment garden so I know that you're serious. And if you enjoy content like this, follow your girl for more and share this with somebody who's still paying $5 for lettuce. We not doing that no more, baby. We got a whole garden at home.